Well, good to see everybody out there. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody. Locked and loaded for some Dirt Series action as the drivers get out there and have some fun. Right now they're practicing, and as they practice, things getting interesting. Seeing where the drivers are kind of pushing themselves. And a whole lot of Peevely action. Federated I-55 is their track tonight as Week 10 begins for the Chop Shop Racing Dirt Series, brought to you by C2 Gaming. Check out C2 Gaming across to all of the social media platforms, but more importantly, check him out on Facebook, facebook.com/C2 Gaming. There's a link in the description for him. He is amazing. Admin box, a part of the platform over here as well. Ball of Status, B&B Music. And tonight, if somebody in the feature starts from the back and works their way forward, they're going to have a chance for some extra cash, and that's it's going to be a ton of fun to watch that happen. If somebody chooses to do it, that's on them. That's if they can do it, and that's courtesy, of course, the legendary Alex Thompson out there getting some action. Carl, thank you for liking. Alex, thank you for liking and share. Dale, giving us a big old subscribe out there on the YouTube platform. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Mac, giving us a follow on Facebook, and some followers on Twitch as well. Thank you so much, folks, for working with us and staying with us. Now, I had just a rough weekend, and big apologies to the stream yesterday, folks. It wasn't up to par. That's 2 weeks in a row on Sunday that I've kind of dropped the ball, and a lot of it has to do with, you know, just when personal life affects your streaming situation, it becomes, it's a pin in the tuchus. That's what I say. However, we're all squared away. We got it all worked out. The motherboard's all fixed. Everything's kind of rocking and rolling. Everything looks good. Yeah, she's happy. She's happy now. She's happy now. Did some grocery shopping. Made her some lasagna. She's good, right? Had an awesome co-op exfil with 3 Chads at Tarkov just before this. They loaded you up with gear. It's pretty cool. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. Sometimes it's good to meet some people out there in Tarkov land, and we love ourselves some Tarkov. But of course, Tarkov is only as good as the way that you make it anymore. Let's go dirt racing from Spicy out there, Mr. Rich Holland. Rick is Dark Horizon Fishing, folks. If you did not know. Pretty awesome dude. I actually used his computer yesterday to stream this race. We built him a nice PC, and we're working on getting out to see him, and ended up having to use his yesterday. So thank you to Spicy for letting me do that while we worked on getting the parts in for the other one. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you for doing that. Let's take a look at your race information for today's race. Week 10 at Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, a.k.a. Peevely. Gotta love Peevely. Peevely's awesome. 15-lap heats, 20-lap consi with a 30-lap feature. 18 drivers total going to the feature. The rest of them determined by the heats. And we're going to see a lot of that. One fast repair for the drivers today. Track temperature at 69 degrees, giggity. 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 68% humidity. Lots of humidity here for the raceway. Means that the track's going to be sticky. It's going to wear out pretty well as well. But we'll see. We'll start seeing those the glass overlook. Ooh, there goes Rubber Church. You're starting to see it right there in practice. This thing is glassed over pretty heavily. Some fast lap times. 11:15 is the fastest lap right now. 11 1/4 for most of the drivers. Right around there, 11 1/2 for some of them as well. So this is going to be about where the qualifying laps are going to be, how they're going to be able to work the racetrack over the course of the rest of the race, and try to make it stick. Love the dirt racing streams. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Much love. I'm a fan of the dirt racing. I was a fan of super speedway racing yesterday. I had a few cautions, and you know, when you have a bad day, it kind of goes and it affects some things. Striker, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. And hey, folks, go check out the Chop Shop Racing Facebook group. They're trying to build this dirt series to be something magnanimous, and it's pretty fantastic actually to see them put what they have into this for the first time, for the first season that they've run it, and it's turned out to be pretty darn good. I like it. I'm a fan of it, and I'm a fan of what they're continuing to do over at Chop Chop. So Much love to them. We got a playoff race tomorrow for their truck series, so make sure you guys tune into that. The Chop Shop Truck Series are going to, I forgot, from Pocono. We're going to Pocono tomorrow, and Mark Odell's going to be on stream as their featured driver. They're going to be qualifying here today. Let's take a look at the points as these drivers start to load in. Alonso King, currently points leader, has 3 wins. Striker with a win, second in points, and has a 35-point deficit to that driver. Wesley Strait, third in points with a win as well. Eric Plants jumped in, 281 on the season points for that driver. Looking to take a spot away from Wesley Strait here. Kobe Hartog with a win, sits 5th in points. Mark O'Haver doing a phenomenal job of working his race line as well. Gary Mansberger, 7th in points. Mark O'Haver, the elder of the O'Haver fam, giving us an 8th spot look. Bigger Church all inside the top 10. And we're just halfway through the season, so that makes a difference here as these drivers go to work around the racetrack and start to develop their racing skill. We're only, again, halfway through the season right now, and the racing's only getting more and more intense. It's picking up over and over again. So I'm loving what we're seeing. I'm seeing, I see there's a lot of there's a lot of growth, and there's a lot of things that these drivers are figuring out. And as iRacing continues to develop the dirt program on the simulator, it's turning into probably one of the best programs they have. I love the NASCAR sector, I really do. But if we go and look at kind of what the drivers have been able to adapt to, you're taking an asphalt league. They've started a road series, and they started this dirt series, and I would love to see this dirt series continue to grow. So, folks, make sure you join their Facebook group. Look for Chop Shop Racing. I believe there's a link in the description. Do that and give these guys some love out there. It's gonna be a good time. C2 giving us a like out there as well. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, folks. I put some polls up out there. Which series do you like the most? Do you like the late, or which car in this series do you like the most? Do you like the late models, or do you like the sprints? And I put it up on all 3 platforms. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure you check those polls out. I think Twitch is getting ready to end on their poll because I have to put a timer on it. So if you haven't voted on that, go for it. You don't have to vote on it, but it's all there. Also, there is I think the chat settings are set to follower and subscriber only at the moment, and that is because we had a bot jump in and try to do some stuff last night. So we're working on that. So hit those polls. Let us know what you think. Also on Facebook, there is here, we'll just publish this poll. We're going to activate it. It's now active on Facebook as well. There's a thing up there. You can ask me a question about streaming, and I'll answer it if the time is necessary. But I'll make sure to keep an eye on that. But make sure that you follow us on Facebook and then subscribe on YouTube, of course. Would love to hear what you folks have going on out there and what you find folks are doing, because it's all about you guys. I know that the leagues pay me to do all this stuff, but without you folks out there, these leagues wouldn't have an audience, and I wouldn't continue to be able to do this. So thank you very much to that, and I'm very humble. Thank you to all the leagues that I broadcast for: Chop Shop Racing, the Fixed Racing League, Goat Racing, 802 Cup Series, to the Outcast Racing League for being awesome, for all the fine folks out there that we've come to know, the Winston Throwback Series, Brock and Coulter Jr. and all those fine folks. Let's see, from the very first league, I think the very first league was the NASCAR iRacing League, and then after that it was the No Limit Series. That was the second series I called. We had our own league for a little while, but I will tell you that all of this is turned into just a blessing, and it's a blessing because I get to do something with my evenings when I'm not working during the day, and this helps mental clarity, and also helps just there's so many things that it does help out. So I appreciate everybody, and just keep kicking butt. Remember to follow me on TikTok as well. We are working on some TikTok stuff. I've got a conversation with Otavio here very soon. We're going to be talking to him about possibly come on board, help me with some social media stuff, some graphics, or maybe some editing, something like that. We're gonna have that conversation. But I'm still looking. I want to be able to use our community that we have, and the skills that they have to be able to not just help us grow, but help them grow as well, and hopefully be able to make a little quote unquote extra money, to make sure that they get something out of it, and then of course we can help better the streams. Heat race number 1. That's what we're going at. Mark Retchin's going to have the pole here for today's series. Eric Plants will be the outside pole sitter. Striker and Brayton Arthur will be there in row number 2. Brayton, new driver, 74 on the number, so we'll have to keep that number in mind. Wesley Strait, Colby Hartung will make up row number 3. The teammates ready to go. Dylan Mays, another new driver. We'll have John Hammond to his outside. Petrucci back in the mix out of the New England area. He's going to be back there in the final row, starting 9th. 15 lap heats, 20 lap consi, and of course the end all to be all for the rest of the field. Comp Shop Racing Series ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to rock and roll. Make sure that we give our stuff our name up here like we're supposed to. All right. Oh, man. Restarts are always fun with these cars. Cautions, caution laps do not count, and cautions are thrown by iRacing. Big shout out to Corey Bodnott out there, who's going to be our race controller for green flag. Retchin out front. Eric Plants digs in. Now there's still so the track state reset here, so there's going to be a lot of grip here for a little bit. Brayton Arthur rolls the high side, and you're going to see a lot of rip rolling on the high side. Striker got to go back to third here on the bottom side. 17 of Plants up on the high side. High line's going to work just fine for Brayton Arthur as he continues to move forward. Eric Plants, fastest lap of the race so far. 11:62 for the 17. Retchin leads by 3/10 of a second. It's going to roll the bottom. You see the glassing over already. The heat already into the tires. The tires very soft on these sprints. There's Striker to the inside. There's a look on the high side as they continue to work. Front straightaway rolling. They are well tapping already. 11 laps to go in heat race number 1. Wesley Strait on the high side. Striker going back just a little bit. Has to defend. Retchin 11:58 on that last lap. And right now holds the bottom. Plants up the race. Taps the wall. Gets down to the bottom side. Eric Plants 11:53. Now the fastest lap of the race. But I tell you what, Retchin able to pull away. 11:52 that time. Striker back 2 in 5th. Colby Hartung up 2 in 4th. John Hammond moved up a couple of spots. He's been getting nice and busy. They're side by side with the 64. Dylan Mays to the inside. Slider coming. Maybe not. 75 on the high side. Big move down to the right. Oh, they tap. Good little bump. They can dig into each other. 75 way up the race line. Doing a great job. It's going to clear the 64 as they continue to move. Retchin 11:47. Fastest lap of the race. Down to the bottom side. Utilizing all of the bottom of grip. High line working for Brayton Arthur as he continues to roll. Colby Hartung digs the corner. Rolls the high side. 6 laps to go in today's heat race number 1. They are rolling back straightaway, 3 and 4. These two in the draft, almost like a draft package between the two. 21 rolls a little bit harder as Striker tries to dig up the race line. Going to adjust the wing and move it where it needs to go. 1.2 second lead as Retchin leads 5. Now 4 laps to go. Whole lot happening on the racetrack. They come around. 4 laps to go as right now front straightaway shows it 3. Mark Retchin digs the corner. He's going to be out into the bottom. Here's a look for that 76. We have the inside lane camera coming around. Little good love, good punch look. 76, 1.4 second difference now, and has dominated the first heat. Lap times were close. Final lap, white flag waves. Here is Brayton Arthur in third. Colby Hartung trying to make one last-ditch effort here as they come around. 3 and 4 busy. Retchin comes around. He's going to win heat race number 1. Plants will be second. Arthur third. Hartung fourth. Striker's going to be in 5th. John Hammond in 6th. Mays, Petrucci, Wesley Strait, all going to go directly to the Consi to figure out that one. Marco Haber ready to go as the starting grid gets set for heat race number 2. 171 is going to have Alex Thompson to his outside. Robert Church, Gary Mansberger will be there, row number 2. Ed Perry, Austin Perry will be there in row number 3. Nathan Biggert, there's Mansberger, is going to make up row number 4. Let's throw some dirt. Says Went Racing out there. Good to see you. Appreciate you being out there. Max, thank you for the like out there as well on the old Facebook Rooney. Appreciate everybody being out there. Yeah. Love the streams. Love this. I love this platform. I love how we're live everywhere. I love being where we're at here. So, and thank you to all the fine folks on YouTube. Y'all have really been growing YouTube pretty quickly here. So I have a goal. So we're looking for 19,000 followers on Facebook. YouTube has been growing pretty well here, folks. So I've got a goal of 1,200 followers, and it's hard. It's been hard to grow on YouTube. So much love to you fine folks for being out there and knocking it out of the park for us. But my goal on YouTube is 1,200 followers. I think before the end of October. If we can get that far, that'll be awesome. I think we're at like 1140. That's only 60 more followers, or 60 more subscribers. Green flag. Heat race number 2, O'Haver Thompson. Robert Church in tow. Church up the race line. Ed Perry digs to the bottom side as well. Up on the high side, Mansberger. Is that Bear? Yee! Love it. That's a pretty darn fantastic comedian out there. How about Alex Thompson digging with a little Yumi paint scheme? If you have not seen that, then you have not watched Fast and Furious. 1192 for Mansberger. Marco Haber out front. 0.3 of a second difference here as Alex Thompson digs the higher lane. 12 laps to go in the heat. As right now, all the drivers starting to find different lanes here as the track state starts to wear out. 49 of Robert Church try to defend. Fast lap for Marco Haber, 1174. Marco Haber. That's a 171, Marco Haber. Alex Thompson, 1185, the last lap. 86 trying to slide. Mansberger down to the bottom side. All the way on the bottom side, still rolling. There's still a lot of grip down there. We're seeing a lot of drivers run the higher side here as Marco Haber leads an 0.8 of a second difference. Oh, baby, 49 and the 86. Door to door. 16 is going to have to change the line here. As you're going to see 49 way up the race line. 16 up the high side. It's now Alex Thompson searching for some more grip. Has to roll the bottom. Beautiful bean footage up the race line. Gets sideways. There he goes. 49 into the wall. Out of town for work. Well, brother, I appreciate you. That's why I had to recollect my thought there. I was like, that's not that guy. How about a slider here? Oh, as Robert Church dirty slides up in front of him. 16 to the bottom side. They get into each other up on the high side. No caution just yet. That was a bad. Alex Thompson get out of the gas. He was a little soft on that one. And Robert Church made the slider, but the slider got dirty. And I mean, it got dirty when it came to trying to make it clear, but didn't work to his advantage. So right now, 86 on the high side. Alex Thompson in second. Nathan Biggert's going to be up 4. 4 laps to go in heat race number 2. Marco Haber of the 171 digs. Well, Mark, appreciate you, man. Marky, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being out there. Mark leads green to green. And I think this one's going to be about finding the extra pace. And 171, just able to extend, not worry about it, just look forward. Thompson pushing a little harder, gets up the race line, finding grip. Final lap, white flag waves. Marco Haber rolls. Thompson in second. Biggert's going to be in third. Gotta roll the beautiful bean footage. Last lap pass. Can he do it? Can't do it. Marco Haber is going to win heat race number 1, or heat race number 2. Alex Thompson second. Biggert's going to be third. Mansberger, Church, Perry all the way there. Mansberger and Ed Perry are going to be going to go to the Consi, which is right here. Consi looks as such. Dylan Mays, Kenneth Mansberger, Petrucci, Ed Perry, Wesley Strait, Going to be the 5 drivers duking it out for the starting position here. This one is not only extra practice, but it's going to be a little bit extra when it comes to how the race line is going to be able to kind of dictate itself. Mansberger in on, it looked like he was on. Dylan Mays is going to be there. All right, I'm just making sure. There he is. Big Pythons as we go. Got to watch the support Pops and the rest of the group. Much love, brother. Appreciate you doing so. All good stuff. Give me a second, folks. I gotta make a change. Something's not working with the drone cam. Okay, it's working now. If Mansberger might have been having an issue there. Technically don't have to run the Consi to be able to make the feature, but you know. Here's a look at Peevely. Look at how glassed over this this track is right here. These drivers going to utilize a lot of that bottom side, and as the race progresses, when it comes to the feature, the 30 lapper, they're going to be right here. All right, drone's ready. I'm ready. 64-33. How about it? Green flag from Barney. "20 laps. Mays, Perry. McConsey. Dylan Mays, little extra speed here as the 33 rolls up the race line. I'm surprised we're not seeing, there's a couple of people out of today's race. 1197 for Dylan Mays. He gets a little bit of clean air here. He's going to be able to run. Wesley Straight in that second spot. Ed Perry in third here. Petrucci digging a little faster each lap. And a chance for these drivers to figure out where they need to be, especially later on in the run. This is a great line to be working on, especially right now. There's Wesley Straight. We'll go on board with him here on the right front. Trying to put the car in the grip right here on the bottom. Good slider coming up. The speed for the 64 right now, as he gets up near the wall, is coming on the high side, but you see the little closes that Wesley is trying to get here. Puts the tire right there near the wall. Good run. Just trying to match lap times. Out on the bottom side, trying to get a little extra grip. Full throttle out of the corner. Little gain for Mays there, but not as much as you would think. This time he's going to see a lot of gain. See, you hear Wesley Straight's throttle get out of the corner here. He is digging a little faster. Race line changing for the 89. Dylan Mays out front. Petrucci digging as well. Ed Perry back here. Same concept. See Dylan Mays going up on the high side and right behind. You can see the difference here. He continues to run the higher side, and right there, Wesley Straight trying to make his race line that much more smaller. As there are 8 laps to go. Run out of the corner. There they go. Wesley Straight lost a ton of ground. He put the right rear up there near the wall. Got a little tap out of it, but looks like Mays pulling away here. Thank you to Noma for being a part of what we do over here at Signature Esports, folks. I want you to go check him out. He is a new iRacing commentator. Been doing it for a little bit, but he's been rocking and rolling. Noma TV partnered with Signature Esports over here, and another opportunity for you fine folks to get out there and enjoy yourselves. Find yourself a great. Another great broadcaster out there. We're going to give him a whole bunch of stuff and make sure that he runs like we do, and he's partnered with us. So we're gonna make sure that he can be as successful as we have been because of you folks. Dylan Mays, Wesley Straight, Kevin Petrucci, and Ed Perry is going to be your top 2. rows on the, I'm sorry, your back 2 rows. I think we're seeing the justification of moving the race line up, and Dylan Mays on the long portion of this race, on the long portion of this run, has put himself there. Wesley Straight trying to keep that, trying to find grip anywhere where he can, but the Katsu comes down to the white flag, and there is Mays weighing all the way back, ready to go. Final 2 turns here, and Peevely giving us a whole different look. Mays wins the Katsu. Straight's going to be second, Petrucci third, and Ed Perry in fourth. Mansberger had to jump on pit road. He did get out there and run some laps. Something must have happened there for him, so we'll see how this one's going to progress as we get ready for their warm-ups. They're going to warm up, folks. I'm going to grab something. Jasper giving us a follow out there on Facebook. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Much love. Thank you, folks, for giving us a follow on the old platforms out there. Make sure you reach up, hit that like button for me. Huge things. Want to make sure that you're all doing that. Those likes go a long way to help all of this stuff, and helps us continue to grow and hit that weird little algorithm. Right now, late models with 9 votes on YouTube. Winning that one over Twitch showed late models as well. And on Facebook, the poll active. Sprints actually gets the win. So 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. We're going to end that poll. Late models win 2 out of 3. Gonna love it. Gonna love it. We like it. We like it. Thank you, folks, for being out there. Much love to you. All right, everybody, grab your drinks, hydrate for me. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go heavy racing here at Peevely for 30 laps. All right, starting grid. as they get out there and pace. Let's take a look at it for you real quick. It will be Mark Retch and Marco Haver, your front row. Eric Plants, Alex Thompson will be there on row number 2. Brayton Arthur and Nathan Biggert will be there in row number 3. Colby Hartung, Gary Mansberger in row number 4. Michael Strickland, Robert Church, row number 5. John Hammond, Austin Perry there in row number 6. Down the rest of the starting grid at row 7 will be Dylan Mays and Wesley Strait. Row 8 will be Kenneth Mansberger, Ed Perry, and I think Eric Plants is going to the back. I think Plants is actually going to be trying for that back to the front deal here. So if that's the case, fantastic, fantastic. Again, caution laps do not count. You're going to see a little bit of that pace going. We're green. 30 laps. Retchen, O'Haver, Brayton Arthur, driving a little Kyle Larson paint scheme. Is a 74 on your relative there, folks. You can see the 57 on his number there. Michael Strickland digs a little harder here as this racetrack has now seen a whole lot of wear. Retchen 12-17, 3 of 30. I don't think the track state reset. This thing is glossed over. Mark Retchen out front, 1.2 second difference now as we see the drivers work. Alex Thompson way in the back here. He started 4th and now has a whole lot happening right there with him. He's losing some ground here. He's got to get back in the mix here as the 17 of Eric Plants tries to go to the inside. 16 down to the bottom side. Mansberger coming out of pit road. Dylan Mays out of pit road as well. 17 of Eric Plants goes around. Caution will come out. BC2 game at 25 lap to go. I think Eric Plants here. We'll take a look. Here's your far. We're going to go to the far chase here for just a second. Tries to hook the inside. You see the 16. He's in his race line. 17 down to the bottom side. 16. Whoa, bounces off the 89, and then 17 sliding. So a little touch and go. More of a racing incident. 16 and the 89 did a great job there. We'll back this up just again. Let me make sure that we're on the right camera here because you can probably hear me scrolling. I want that far chase camera. That's what it is. That's what we're looking for here. Here it is. One more time. Yeah. All good. Here, let's back this up right here. Little touch and go. 16 inside. That's where it was. 16 big slide. Oh, hits the slick. He's watched that car shoot straight up the racetrack. Whee. Back to live here. All right. 16 in on pit road, getting the car worked on. Let's everybody go. So he's going to be ready to go. Pace car is going to be in, or pace truck's going to be in. Retchen gets the green. 24 laps to go. Oh! Striker taps the wall. Big one. 16. Coming around. Whoa, that happened quick. Wasn't the greatest of starts here. Let's take a look. Here's the 16. Marco Haver went. Ooh, baby. Oh. Oh, Mark got yeetus deletus there. Oh. And then the 021 and I guess Mansberger got involved in that one. So let's go to Marco Haver here. Here's the restart. That was the 21 of Colby Hartung on the inside. That car has some grip. Look at how much that hooked up, and then that just kicks the 171 around. That was on Wesley Strait on the restart there, and then nowhere for the 88 to go. Man, oh man. On board here with Marco Haver. Actually, Mark Strickland, just nowhere to go. These sprints are dangerous. How about it? Back-to-back cautions mean single file restart. And right now, Arthur, a huge one on the outside. The 76 had a comfortable lead. And then outside is working for Brayton Arthur, the 74. 3/10 of a second difference. Kobe Hartung up on the high side. Hartung, whoa, riding. 76 carries the straightaway. Brayton Arthur trying to get a little extra speed here out of the corner. Drivers on the bottom side. 16 rolling the bottom side, trying not to bring. Ooh, wall tap for the 57. He's going to lose some ground here. 21's going to have the speed now. Alex Thompson a lap down. Robert Church a lap down. Church on the bottom side. Not quite sure what happened there. We'll have to take a look. Here's a look. It's down to the bottom side. Bottom side. I don't. Whoa. Ouch. Oops, there goes another rubber tree. Here you go. 49 went to go take the pass here. 75, 3 off the corner. Oh, this little racing deal. Something's going on with Alex Thompson in his car. He's just trying to complete laps here. Started 4th. Retchen's your race leader. Have a double file restart here as the Brayton Arthur will have an opportunity. Be 19 laps to go. Check out Goat Racing Diecast out there, folks. Save 25% off your order of $50 or more by using promo code SIGNATURE. Do all that for me. All caps, I believe. Arthur in the 74, 76 rolling. 76 mid lane right now. Ooh, baby. Arthur trying to make that high line work for him. Retchen on that middle lane. Caution once again. Gary Mansberger involved. Here's a look. Ooh, baby. Mansberger just a, ooh, baby. 95, 49. Duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball. Bang it. Hey, you tore the bear off of that. No bueno. They reset the pit road. This was 95 on the outside. That was Austin Perry. It's been a while since we've seen cautions like this. All good though. All good. Love to see it. Love to see the action. Love to see what the folks are doing. Retchen, Arthur, Hartung. Should be a back-to-back caution there. We might see another single file restart. We'll see how iRacing dictates it, or if the legendary or the legend out there is going to make it a single file restart. That is, of course, Corey Budnut is going to be your race controller for this race. 4th caution. That's all good. This track state, boy. Pit lane busy. Lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go back to it here, folks, as these drivers are ready to go. Robert Church still in the lead lap. Went got the car fixed. Pitter patter, let's get at her. '76 out front. Hammond. Better race line today. He's down to the bottom side. At a certain point, you kind of have to migrate to the high side. We'll see if that's going to be a thing here. Still a lot of grip on the bottom side as these drivers dig out of the corner. 75 into the net. Ooh, that's all right. They save it. Austin Perry down to the bottom side. He's good to go. 24 there as well. Petrucci up 6. Biggest mover of the race is Ed Perry up 11. Ed Perry from the back to the front trying to work that one. Arthur, Nathan Biggert. Biggert there on the bottom. Wesley Straight digs out of the corner here as well, up 8. Arthur, 74 in second. Whoa, riding, trying to do what he can. Biggert all the way to the bottom side. Right rear, 76. Oh no, the leader goes around. Caution. Mark Retchen goes around. Out of the corner. No grip. Look how glossed over that is. There's just nowhere to go. Oh, man. Ed Perry into him. After leading the first half of this race, Mark Retchen. Ooh. That car is destroyed. Bigger jumping to pit road. Retchen jumping to pit road. The Brayton Arthur will be your race leader. Colby Hartung will be in second here. There is time to get to pit road and get out of pit road. John Hammond in sixth here. Sorry, fifth. Kevin Petrucci right behind. 12 laps to go, fifth caution. It's Retchen. As your race leader, loops it. Man, oh man, that just sucks. Sucks for him, sucks for them all. Drivers leaving pit lane. Ed Perry, one of them. And Retchen leave pit lane. And they make it enough. Ed Perry there. Mark Retchen on pit lane. Stryker coming around. Brayton Arthur ready to go. Green flag racing. Stryker a lap down. Biggert's going to be a lap down. Retchen's going to be a lap down as well. High line working. Colby Hartung up on the high side. Nathan Biggert trying to make, Retchen coming back out right now. Sorry, Wesley Straight in tow here behind his teammate. 17 of Eric Plants from the back to the front, trying to win that $50. Plants started tail into the field. He's got 9 laps to do it. 75 to the outside. John Hammond working the corner. Robert Church trying to get more out of that car as well. They're free. Petrucci there on the high side. Eric Plants to fourth. 8 laps to go. Colby Hartung half second between he and Brayton Arthur. Arthur up on the high side, hitting that wall. Utilizing every bit of what that car is going to give him. So much speed to be used when it comes to this wall. He keeps smacking it. Just trying to roll the beautiful bean footage. How about Wesley Straight? In third, 21 to the bottom side. The race line, pick it up. Colby Hartung to the bottom. Side by side out of the corner. Hartung on the bottom side. Slider coming. Caution. Hartung, your race leader here. Leave Hartung is your race leader at the time of the caution. According to the relative, he was. We'll see if iRacing scores him that way as they are crunching. I hear it. Ed Perry. Here's where it is. Ed Perry up on the wall here. Ooh, right in front of him. 86 of Mansberger. The 49 of Robert Church getting involved. And Robert Church, 16 trying to go. Man, oh man. 16 with no tire now. They have destroyed these cars. As Alex Thompson here got back out there to race. Things the corner. Ooh, just nowhere to go there. That's a blind corner right there. Let's change a cockpit view. He goes to get in the corner, and this is such a small track. You can't hit the brakes fast enough for that. I mean, he almost dedicated the bottom side. So Colby Hartung in second. Brayton Arthur gets the jump. 4 laps to go. Colby Hartung, I thought, had the lead there. Going to get right there, that second lane. Figured something out. 3 laps to go. Up the race. Caution again. Man, oh man. Mark Retchen, Marco Haver. Retchen on the bottom side, gets into the 171. Man, oh man. And they're hooked up here. There's nothing you can do about that. Tell you what, Colby Hartung had almost had the pass, and they go back to the last scoring loop, folks. That's why Brayton Arthur was the race leader there. We waiting on it. Hartung is going to do something here. He's going to have to do it fast. 16 on the bottom side, trying to get to pit road. Alex Thompson, I believe, trying to get to pit road. We'll see. Drivers passing him here. Gonna be Arthur, Hartung, Plants. Got up one spot. Had a great restart there. Trying to win some money here. Lights are gonna be on the pace truck. Alex Thompson in 16th here. Down on the bottom side. Trying to see what's kind of going on with that car. Your eye on Eric Plants. Lights are off on the pace truck. Single file restart. It'll be 2 to go at the line. Arthur Hartung. Oh, baby. The timing, he got a little free there. Colby Hartung to the bottom. Slider coming. Hartung to the lead. Eric Plants, white flag waves all the way to the bottom. Plants has hooked it up. Whoa, Nilly. Eric Plants, slider around the corner. Eric Plants from the back to the front. Bala status winner. Eric Plants from the back to the front. Gets the bounty. Colby Hartung finishes second. Wesley Straight third, I believe, is how that's going to go. How about Eric Plants right there? From the back to the front. You give him something. Make it work. Here's your race results here, folks. Eric Plants from the back to the front. Knocks it out of the park. Colby Hartung in second. Wesley Straight in third. Arthur finishes fourth. Hammond fifth. Mansberger, Church, Petrucci, Austin Perry, Ed Perry. But your top 10. Stryker finishes at 11th. Bigger in 12th. Mays, Retchen, O'Haver, Thompson, Mansberger. The 17th driver there as they knock it out. How about them apples? How about Plants? Let's talk to the man, the myth, the legend. 17 from the back to the front. Going after that bounty early. First step is to do it. And you did it. Congratulations on the victory here. Not only the victory, but some cold hard cash in your pocket.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was not expecting to get away with that, but it happened.
I tell you what, the cautions kind of helped that rhythm when it came to the restarts. You had the restarts timed, able to watch the leader, trying to judge what they're going to be doing, and you knocked it out of the park, man. This track looks tore up.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this slick. I mean, I expected some slick, but somehow that bottom was still in there at the end, so I just kept riding that around and was passing people, so it worked out.
Yeah, I didn't see. I see the flat spots out of 3 and 4, especially. It still looks like there's still quote unquote clay down there, but it's it was amazing to see and to watch you battle, watch everybody battle, and oh man, I said that last green flag, I was like, keep your eye right here, and that's what we were watching, man.
Yeah,
you technically would have qualified. What is it, third for the heat, and you had a great heat run, not for the heat, for the feature, and you gave yourself that challenge. What's it like to kind of just think, you know what, I'm gonna try it?
well, I was like, I'm not gonna win anything if I start up front, and I'm gonna win $50 if I start in the back, so I might as well. I mean, there's nothing really on the line except points, so.
But now you got some. Not only do you have some points, you got a victory in your pocket, and some ball of status cold hard cash. Eric, give you shout outs. You got the feature win today.
Yeah, just first off, shout out to Alex and them for the bounty. That was just fun to race for, and that was a good time. Obviously, Chop Shop and C2 Gaming for putting this on, and you for broadcasting it. I got some family watching every night, so it's pretty fun to have have them have a place to watch it. Gotta thank ridingthewall.com is my dad's NASCAR podcast. Definitely got shout him out, and my dad, my mom, my wife and my girls and my grandparents, they all watch every Monday. So definitely got to give them shout outs.
Love it, man. Well, we'll see you next week. Maybe we'll see another one of these bounties and see if somebody wants to put that on the line as well.
Definitely. That'd be fun.
It'd be great. Eric Plants, your victor here today for the feature. Win some money. And, I mean, what a great way to do it. How about Colby Hartong, who's going to finish second today? And Colby, I tell you what, man, you had the slider. You've been working on it. You've been working on getting yourself in position to do it. And you did it. And then Eric just had a great restart and had the battle on the bottom side. What'd you need besides a couple more green flag laps?
I don't know. I felt like I should have had it there because I had the runoff of 4, but I got destroyed into the wall. So I mean, fair play though. He was going for $50. I wasn't, but I don't know. I felt like I had a good run on the top to possibly win it, but you know, that he my nose got chopped off. So you know, things happen. I found out later on in the race after a couple of restarts after running the top that the bottom was working. So I went down there and you know it stuck. And I think what's his name, Braden?
Mm-hmm.
He caught the wall on that last restart, which allowed me to really pull off that slider. And you know, it's a history from there. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but you know, it is what it is.
It's hard racing. That's what it was. He was going for money. You were going for another win here, and it was still good racing. Y'all had a great time up front. You look good up front. That's for darn sure. So, Colby, much love, brother. I'm glad to see you and your teammate finish in the top 3. Brother, give you shout outs.
Yeah, look at that. Got the OG Storm Racing crew, formerly Wolfpack Racing crew, up here, second and third. Little bit of a throwback for these interviews today for you. Um, but yeah, appreciate Wes for um, making for making me and him look good, and you know what, Wes is definitely better in the late models, I think he said, but I'm sure he'll be ecstatic with this one. Because he's been having some bad luck lately in this series. Um, but yeah, shout out to the field and for having a good race. Shout out for Alex for giving the top 3 that opportunity and making a good donation to Chop Shop. And you know, shout out to you for your great broadcasts over the years. Love to see him. Love to watch him at work. And thank you.
Always. Colby Hartong, when he says OG, he was here from the beginning. Like, well, in my first year, he started racing for the Signature Esports stuff, folks, and he was part of that original the original leagues that I put on that I'll never do again. So when it comes to OG, he's literally OG, and there's very few of those drivers still left, and we'd love to see it. Colby, much love, man. We'll see you tomorrow where you're trying to make Pocono look good.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try for back to back.
I like it. Colby Hartong, folks, finish this P2. Let's go talk to his teammate. The Wesley of the Straits gives himself a P3 finish tonight, up 11 spots. You were technically a back to the front kind of situation happening already. Not the greatest when it came to the heat races, but you figured something out. What was it?
I have no idea. I was all over the place the last half of that race. I don't even know how I didn't spin the thing out. But yeah, I put myself back there on my own instead of asking for an EOL in the beginning for that whole thing. I watched the replay back from the heat, and John kind of did a little slide job. It hit me, and that's what put me to the back of that field. But I don't know. That was intense. Those last 2 laps. That was probably the best 2 laps I ran on that slick track all race, because I was all over the place before that.
I was talking to Eric about it. This track is destroyed. This is the most destroyed I've seen a track you guys run ever.
I was nervous. I was nervous the entire second half of that race. I was so all over the place. I rubbed up against. I mean, we had a couple rub and racing moments, but no damage, luckily, I guess. So I almost thought they were gonna. I saw him starting to slide up. I was kind of almost hoping I could stay there and take the win, but I couldn't quite get there. But that was fun. That was last couple laps. That was the most fun this race was all race. So that was cool.
Sometimes it comes down to that the adrenaline rush for that green white checkered, so to speak, attempt, which is pretty much what that was. I mean, you only had 2 laps to really get it done, and
Yeah. It was Russian.
That's exactly what it was. Great race, man. Congratulations on a P3 finish. We're talking about the OGs. Of course, you're one of those as well. We were talking to Colby about that. He loves the term, and you guys were part of the original crew as well. So once again, P3 finish, and a better points night for you as well. Give a shout out, brother.
Obviously Storm Racing and Colby. I was joking with him the whole time, saying I was gonna pay him back because we were playing golf at last night, and he was getting too far behind that he just kept waiting for me and hitting me out of the way and cost me a win in that. So I was joking with him. I said, "Oh, we might have a payback coming on iRacing," but I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. But we got nice 2-3 finish for Storm Racing here, so that was good. And all you guys for putting it on. Chop Shop, obviously. I love the dirt racing on this. So much fun. I said that last time when I won. Felt like forever ago already, but I don't know. Feels like late models are my better car or more comfortable in, but somehow I'm getting better finishes with the sprint. So I don't get it. But
when they go to pro lates or super lates, I think that'll be the difference.
Yeah. We'll maybe next year we'll do the 360s and the pros. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, why not?
We can go back and forth between those, and then we'll work our way up to the 410s and the supers.
Yeah, 410s and the supers, or maybe the big block mods. I don't know.
I don't have that much laps on this track either, so. But
Peevely's small. It's difficult, and it can be a handful. But and it was tore up. This one
was tore up. Yes,
we're looking at the track right now, and there's other than the mud up at the top, there's literally a small strip of clay that's usable on the high line and on the bottom line. So
yeah, that's it.
And
the bottom's sketchy, and the top is very sketchy as well with the wall. So I didn't trust myself up that high. I was trying to run the middle. You're like almost full throttle the whole time in the beginning of the night, and it's like you're so much off the gas in these corners at the end. But it was definitely a challenge, so it definitely changed throughout the night, which is why I like this a lot. You can really notice it.
This Church should be a crazy broadcast. Yes, it was a great broadcast, Church. It was fun, man. There was a lot going on. Wes, much love, brother. I appreciate you as always. It's going to be interesting to see what you guys do next week. But are you going to run on the truck series tomorrow?
I don't know. Again, I'm not sure. I know we're getting close to the end of the season with that. I know it's at Pocono. I do like Pocono. We'll see if I can make it or not, or what we'll do. But I know me and Colby will head back to the trailers and have a couple drinks and party for tonight, and see what happens.
I tell you what, Charlotte's going to be next week in the limited late models. That'll be a
Charlotte. Oh yeah. Okay. I was wondering what next. I like that track too. So all right, I was gonna look that up.
Yep.
See what's next on the schedule. So now I know. Charlotte it is.
Charlotte it is. Wesley Straight, folks, finished P3 tonight, brother. Congratulations.
Have a good one, everyone.
You too. That's the 89. Knocks it out of the park. Brandon Porter, give us a like on Facebook. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you, fine folks, for giving us the likes on YouTube as well. If you're watching it after the fact, make sure you reach up, hit that like button for me. These races go fast. They really do, and I kind of wish it was a double feature night because this has been good. Noma in the house. Make sure you go give them a follow for me, please, and thank you. You see them or subscribe to their channel. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Noma TV. You see them on their chatting it up. Make sure that you go give them a follow. We posted the links with the chat bot out there. Make sure that you give them some love. Go follow him because he's going to be the next me if not better. I want to make sure that you know that. Folks, it's awesome. Ride the wall. Good job, Eric. Eric Plants from the back to the front. Knocks it out at Charlotte. Folks, be good, be safe, be kind to one another, because if you're not, you know the deal. And thank you to everybody for all the patience when it came to our repairs and stuff like that. I tell you what, it can become an issue to continue to make this stuff work. We've got a lot of money and time invested in all of this, and it's definitely frustrating whenever things go wrong or things break. But we're doing the best that we can to continue to go. If you want to support Signature Esports or any of our affiliates or our sponsors, make sure you check the links in the description or in the chat as well. Comment, tell me how you like the race. Comment as well, and ask me comments. Ask me things about streaming. Ask me things. I want to know what you guys are doing. Also on TikTok, at Real Sig Esports on Twitter, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Be good. Be safe.